Hi, Charlie, it's your boy Boss P, this Boss P TV. We back with another video, and man, motherfucking North Florida is getting it popping once again. Jacksonville is getting it popping once again. Shout out to Jacksonville. The I-Team, all right, now that's a new station crew down in Florida, down there in Jacksonville. They have obtained body cam video showing a traffic stop involving Jacksonville rapper Julio Foolio, and it's actually showing the motherfucking prosecutor arriving at the scene and talking to the officers and telling motherfuckers what they were supposed to charge him with during the stop. All right, now Charles Jones, who is known as Foolio, was arrested in April on suspicion of fleeing and eluding police and a window tint violation. All right, this happened back in April. It's now July, so they're just now releasing the footage. All right, now Julio Foolio's attorney is calling the stop unlawful. In the video, a prosecutor shows up at the scene, and Julio Foolio's attorney believes it was not a coincidence the prosecutor arrived after he was pulled over by an undercover gang unit. The state attorney's office says it's normal for prosecutors to show up at crime scene. They say it's normal. I have never heard of that shit. I've never heard of that shit. Usually the police do their investigation, they charge him, and then after they gather all the evidence, they step to the district attorney, the prosecutor, and they're like, all right, do you have enough to go to trial? And the prosecutor tells them yes or no. I've never heard of the prosecutor actually showing up at the scene. All right, now the body cam video starts with the undercover gang unit detectives surrounding his car, and they say, stop reaching, motherfucker, stop moving, hands up. That's what the detective was saying, right? Now, another detective was like, get your hands up. Obviously, that's what the cops always say. Now, the I-Team spoke with the retired Jacksonville Sheriff's Office Detective James Brown. He said sometimes it's not normal for unmarked units to stop a vehicle for a normal traffic violation, such as window tinting, seat belts, and stuff like that. That's usually left to patrol units. Yeah, like the marked cars. If you're undercover, you're not going to go pull somebody over and give them a ticket. Now, everybody knows that you're the police. If you're undercover, you're supposed to stay incognito. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you'd be out there tracking your subject, taking photographs and waiting for them to do something stupid so you can gather evidence. You feel me? Now, Julio Foolio's arrest report shows he continued driving 3 blocks at 20 miles per hour before stopping near Division and West 18th Streets. If you're familiar with that area, let me know where it's at, if they get it popping down there or not. Shout out to Division and West 18th Streets, and I'm talking about. But why the fuck he didn't just pull over? He should have just pulled over. In the video, he can be seen getting out of the car roughly 30 seconds after detectives surround the vehicle carrying 2 other people. Put your goddamn hands out. What's wrong with you? A detective says. Like, yeah, if they tell you to pull over, they flashing the lights and they get on the speaker. They like, pull over or whatever. You already know what the deal is. I've been pulled over several times, and I know exactly when it's going to happen every single time. Because as soon as I stop at a light, the police pull up right on my motherfucking bumper. Right up on my bumper. And that's how you know it's about to go down. And as soon as the light turn green, you start moving, they start flashing the lights and they pull you over. Like, so you know what's going down. And he's a gang banger. He been pulled over and arrested for other shit. He know what time it is. He know what time it is. Maybe just ain't want to put up with the bullshit that day. He didn't feel like pulling over, I don't know. But the arrest report shows detectives saw someone rummaging inside the car. Now, what appears the fleeing and eluding charge may have been him trying to maneuver inside the car, Brown said. In the video, Julio Foolio walks backwards with his hands up after stepping out of the car. Julio Foolio can be seen being pushed against the truck. Detectives saying, stop fucking resisting. Then the prosecutor can be seen at the scene. All right, now in the video, she looks inside the car but doesn't appear to touch anything. The I-Team asks Brown if it's unusual for a prosecutor to show up at a traffic stop on suspicion of fleeing and eluding and a window tint violation. No, they actually will have prosecutors that will show up on what I would call a classified, maybe a high-profile case, or a case that is involving murder or some serious felony. All right, now that sounds more plausible. This was the gang unit, Julio Foolio. He's affiliated with KTA, which be going at ATK. You know what I'm saying? Julio Foolio, he's really the most prominent member of KTA, and then you got Youngin Ace on the other side. You know what I'm saying? But he's involved in gang activities, shootings, murders. His crew gets popping. He has ops, and his ops shoot at him. He shoot at his ops, and you know they get on live and they smoke packs of the ops and all that. Yeah, they really do that drill shit for real. So maybe, I mean, it's a high profile case. A lot of motherfuckers done died in Jacksonville behind that gang shit involving his crew and his ops. So yeah, maybe it makes a little more sense now that the prosecutor showed up at the scene, but still, I've never heard of that, and them doing it like that. But Julio Foolio's attorney has filed motions saying the prosecutor is a witness in the case who actively participated in the search, seizure, investigation, interrogation, and the arrest. The state attorney's office argues she can't be a witness because she wasn't there when the traffic stop itself happened. That's interesting. In the video, while Julio Foolio was in the back of the patrol car, the detective asks him about his best friend's murder. Okay. Now, after the questioning, Julio Foolio learns in the footage that he's staying in custody. All right. Now, the investigators say that he's a documented gang member known for his rap videos with details about Jacksonville murders. There you go. Okay. A spokesperson for the state attorney's office sent the statement on Friday saying for certain crimes such as homicides or arrests involving individuals associated with violent crime in our community, it is routine practice for prosecutors to respond to crime scenes and assist law enforcement investigations. This assistance may include interviewing witnesses, collection of evidence, and processing crime scenes. The prosecutor in this case is a highly regarded attorney whose conduct was well within the bounds of her role, legally, professionally, and ethically. All right, so it makes a little bit more sense to me now why the prosecutor showed up. This is a high-profile case, like I said, a lot of murders going on in Jacksonville, and he's been rapping about it. He's been in live videos about it. His people in them, his mans in them, his affiliated gang members, they be rapping and shooting and killing. So yeah, man. As a matter of fact, I remember there was a case. I believe it was a hearing or some shit on somebody involved in his gang or one of the gangs that he be beefing with down there. So yeah, man, it's something going down. There's something going on. And yo, the walls are closing in. Y'all motherfuckers don't listen. Y'all stay be rapping about this shit, shooting your gun, showing guns in the videos and all of that shit, and then talking about who you killed and smoking packs and your ops and this and that, and then antagonizing motherfuckers. Man, cut that shit out because they gonna be using the lyrics and shit like this is gonna happen. There's no way you can go. There's no way you can go. They on your ass everywhere you go. They right there. Undercover motherfucker, unmarked cars, they're right there, pulling you over for shit like this, harassing you, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Leave the gang shit alone. Leave it alone. But y'all motherfuckers don't listen. Well, shit about to get real hot for Julio Foolio and the rest of his crew, because obviously they're investigating him and now he knows. If you didn't know before, now you know. If you don't know, now you know. Shout out to Biggie Smalls Juicy. But yeah, man, that's all I got for y'all for right now on Julio Foolio being pulled over and harassed, pushed up against a truck. Motherfuckers trying to break his wrist, putting the cuffs on him situation. But yeah, man, I'm talking to my bosses right now, man. I'm talking to y'all. If you like what you're hearing, if you like what you're seeing, then I do recommend that you like and subscribe to the channel. At least that way you can remain up to date on when I drop my latest videos. You heard? But yeah, man, that's all I got for y'all for right now. It's your boy Boss P. This Boss P TV, and I'm out.
Who the man?